Greetings to you all. Welcome to Class 9, Social Studies History, Unit 3, Early Tamil Society and Culture, Book Back Exercise. Dear children, today we are going to do the book back exercise. Let us start with recap. Primary production and exchange and social relationships in the landscape and mercantile activities across the seas led to urbanization and development of culture, paving way for the development of literature during this period. The texts were compiled through the Tamil Academy's Sangam as a later date. The Thinai concept is a distinct classification of land and people as elaborated in Tolkappiyam. The Sangam age witnessed the transition from tribal society to kingdom-centered polities. Sea-borne trade with the Indian Ocean regions developed. Large towns with buildings made of bricks appeared in Tamil country. The society was diverse in nature. So, dear children, now we will enter the exercise part. Choose the correct answer. The name of the script used in the Sangam age. Your options are English, Devanagiri, Tamil Brahmi, Grantha. So, the answer is Tamil Brahmi. Second one, the Sri Lankan Chronicle composed in the Pali language mentioning about merchants and horse traders from Tamil Nadu. Your options are Deepavamsa, Arthashastra, Mahavamsa, Indica. And the answer is Mahavamsa. Third one, the notable Chola king credited with bringing forest lands under the plough and developing irrigational facilities. Your options are Karikalan, Rajarajan first, Kulothungan, Rajendran first. Answer is Karikalan. Fourth one, inscription that mentions the Cheras. Your options are Pugalur, Girnar, Puliman Kombai, Madurai. The answer is Pugalur. Fifth one, coins as a medium of exchange were introduced for the first time Mesolithic age. Prakrit was the language used by the common people in northern India during the Mauryan period. Vienna Papyrus, a Roman document, mentions trade related to Missouri. The concept of Thinai as presented in the Tamil grammar work of Pattu Pattu. Your options are first is correct, second is correct, third one and 2 are correct, and the last option is third and fourth are correct. And the answer is C. First and second are correct. Coins as a medium of exchange were introduced for the first time in the Sangam age, and Vienna Papyrus, a Roman document, mentions trade related to Missouri. Next question. Pattu Pattu speaks about Pandya kings and their territory. The Agananuru describes the trading activities at Kaveri Pumpattinam. The Chola emblem was the tiger, and they issued square copper coins with the images of a tiger. Neithal is a sandy desert region. Options are first is correct, B, second and third are correct, C, third is correct, fourth is correct. And the answer is C, third is correct. The Chola emblem was the tiger, and they issued square copper coins with images of a tiger. Now let's move on to fill in the blanks. First one, dash are documents scripted on stones, copper plates, coins and rings. So if in these things, if something is written, what do we call? Inscriptions. So inscriptions are documents scripted on stones, copper plates, coins, and rings. Second one, dash refers to systematically digging a site to recover material evidence for exploring societies of the past. That is archaeological excavation. Archaeological excavation refers to systematically digging a site to recover material evidence for exploring societies of the past. Third one, dash the classic work on economy and statecraft and authored by Kautilya during the Mauryan Empire. Arthashastra. Arthashastra, the classic work on economy and statecraft authored by Kautilya during the Mauryan period. Fourth one, dash is a poetic theme which means a class or category and refers to a habitat or ecozone with specific physiographical characteristics. Thinai. Thinai is a poetic theme which means a class or category and refers to a habitat or ecosystem with specific physiographical characteristics. Fifth one, dash referred to the Westerners including the Greeks, Romans, and West Asian people. Yavanar referred to the Westerners including the Greeks, Romans, and Western Asian people. Okay, moving on to third Roman number. Find out the correct word. Evidence of iron smelting has been found in Kodumanal and Guttur. Periplus of Erythraean Sea mentions about the pepper trade with India. Punch-marked coins are the earliest coins used in India, mostly made of gold. The Sangam age has lost its roots in the Bronze Age. And the answer is A. Evidence of iron smelting has been found Kodumanal and Guttur. Second one, the Cheras ruled over Kaveri Delta and their capital was Urayur. The Mangulam Tamil Brahmi inscriptions mention the king Karikalan. The term Vanikam and Nigama appear in Tamil Brahmi inscriptions were different types of merchants. Salt merchants were called Vanikas and they travelled in bullock carts along with their family. Answer is C. The term Vanikam and Nigama appear in Tamil Brahmi inscriptions were different types of merchants. Moving on to match the following. Roman number 4. First one, epigraphy. It means the study of inscriptions. Chronicle. It means a narrative text presenting the important historical events. Third one, pastoralism. It means nomadic people earning livelihood by rearing cattle. Fourth one, cameo. It means an ornament made in precious stone. Fifth one, arikamedu. It means a Sangam age port. Okay, moving on to fifth Roman number. Answer the following questions briefly. Archaeological sites provide evidence of past history. Discuss. Archaeological excavation at the early historic sites are the sources of evidence of the activities of the Sangam age people. Excavation sites: Arikamedu, Alagankulam, Uriyur, Kanchipuram, Kaveri Pumpattinam, Korkai, Vasavamudram, Keezhadi, Kodumanal in Tamil Nadu, Pattanam in Kerala provide the evidence. The Sangam age port, Arikamedu near Pondicherry, was excavated. In this excavation, it was found evidence as a planned town include warehouse, streets, tanks, and ring wells. Second question, how important are coins as a source of evidence for the study of Sangam age? The coins of the Cheras, the Cholas, and the Pandyas punch marked coins. Roman coins form an important source of evidence from the Sangam age. Coins as a medium of exchange were introduced for the first time in the Sangam age. Punch-marked coins have been found in Kodumanal and Bodi Naikanur and Roman coins in the Coimbatore region. Third question. Agriculture was one of the main sources of subsistence in Sangam age. Give reason. Agriculture was one of the main sources of subsistence in Sangam age because crops like paddy, sugarcane, millets were cultivated in the riverside and tank irrigated areas. Paddy was cultivated, millets were cultivated in dry lands. Varieties of rice such as senil, it means red rice, venil, white rice, and ivanil, a type of rice, are mentioned in the literature. In Adichanallur and Porundal excavation, rice grains were found in burial urns. Forest people adopted punam or shifting cultivation. Moving on to fourth question. Overseas interactions brought glory to ancient Tamilagam. Give examples in support. Examples in support of overseas interactions with Tamilagam. Roman ships used monsoon winds to cross the Western Sea or the Arabian Sea to connect Tamilagam. There was a trade relation with Yavanar, Westerners including the Greeks, Romans and West Asian people. Yavana derives from the Greek region of Ionic. The excavated things discovered at Berenic, Quizir and Quahim on the Red Sea and Khan Lakpat in Thailand. In Tamil literature, Southeast Asia was known as Swarnabhumi. Exports, spices including pepper, ivory, precious stones. Import, metals including gold, silver and copper. Moving on to 6th Roman number, answer the following in detail. To what extent do you think the political powers of Tamilagam influenced Sangam age polity? In the Iron Age, people were organized into chiefdoms, the Cheras, Cholas and Pandyas. So first let us study chiefdom. The chiefdoms, from such communities emerged the Vendars. Thus the Sangam age has its roots. The Cheras, Cholas, the Pandyas, the Cheras. The region ruled by the Cheras was the present day Kerala and western parts of Tamil Nadu. Capital, Vanchi, port towns, Muchuri and Tondi. Padirthupattur speaks about the Cheras, garland flowers of the palm trees, symbol the bow and arrow. Brother of Chera, Sengattuvan Ilayu composed the Silapadigaram. The Cholas. The region ruled by the Cholas was the Kaveri Delta and northern parts of Tamil Nadu. Capital, Uriyur, port town. Pumbuhar, Kaveri Pumpattinam. Pattinam Palai speaks about Kaveri Pumpattinam, symbol tiger. Karikalan built Kal Anai. The Pandyas. The region ruled by the Pandyas was the southern part of Tamil Nadu. Capital, Madurai. Part town. Korkai. Tamil literary tradition speaks about the Tamil Sangam's symbol is fish. The Mangalam Tamil. Brahmi inscriptions mentions King Nedunchezhiyan. Next question is, indicate how the industries and crafts of the Sangam age contribute to their economy. Contribution of industries and crafts of the Sangam age to their economy. Agriculture, pastoralism, trade and money exchange, hunting, gathering and fishing were practiced depending on the eco-zones in which the people lived. Agriculture was one of the main sources of subsistence. By practicing both wet and dry land farming, crops like paddy, sugarcane and millets were cultivated. Nomadic people earned livelihood by rearing cattle, sheep and goat. There were professional groups that produced various commodities. The system of production of commodities is industry. Different types of pottery were made for daily activities. Blackware, rustle, coated painted ware, black and red ware. Iron smelting was in traditional furnaces. Implements for agriculture, swords, daggers, and spears were made. Variety of ornaments and gold ornaments were produced. Clay, terracotta, iron, precious stones, copper, and gold were used to make ornaments. Glass beads were made in various colors and shape. Conch shells were cut and crafted into bangles. Also, there was pearl fishery. I hope all of you understood. You can listen again, read the book again. You will understand better. Thank you.